Hi Virgo, it's the weekend. Woohoo! So this weekend, Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius. That to me sounds like fireworks. It's party season. Let the party commence, Virgo. I think this new moon, I think we're a few hours away from it right now, early Saturday morning. This new moon, I feel, is a lot to do with breaking free, kickstarting a new cycle, coming to a greater understanding about yourself, more of a philosophical approach to how you're observing the journey of life. I think more so than ever, Virgo, it's a great time to tune in to your body, to Gaia, to what's going on around you. I have right away Psychic Tarot, John Holland, and the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Let's start with the Rider-Waite for the weekend for Virgo. Virgo, we are really alive in some pretty spectacular times, and I think if we're to think about just the synchronicity of what's happening astrologically at the moment, it's really not that far away off of the Temperance card. The card of Sagittarius, the energy of Sagittarius. It's the dancing flame, it's the dancing fire, it's lava, it's motion in creation. So you have this dynamic approach, there's this dynamic nature to this season, right? So it's about mutable creation, moving through the energy and creating some, creation from it. What is it that you can create right now? And where is it in your life that you must move, you must travel, there must be a journey, there must be a brighter horizon? Because I do feel like the key thing for this Sagittarius Temperance energy, this energy of the Pegasus, half horse, half man, that duality of instinctual nature and primal nature. It's slightly primitive, but at the same time, it's full of so much gusto. I love this. We have the Chariot card of Cancer. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Lovers. Virgo, there might be no, it's definite. There's this need for you to kind of grab life by the reins and take a bit of a journey, Virgo. The Lovers card is not only the card of partnership. I only read it as it's a romantic card for me. It is the card of Gemini, but let's be really honest. It's one of those cards that asks us to look at duality, look at the yin and the yang, the two versus the one, or the two becoming the one even. This weekend, Virgo, you are being asked to grab life by the reins. There is a journey you have to make. Emotionally speaking, it might be one that has been a long time coming. And it might have something to do with a commitment. And it might have something to do with a Cancerian or a Gemini or a Taurus. I have the Hierophant energy. I have, this is so beautiful. I have the Fool card and I have the World card. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Two of Cups. Oh, I love it when this kind of stuff happens. We're not just saying it has to be this weekend, but I think it's safe to say, Virgo, where you may have felt like you need to broaden your horizons, it might be time now. And I think this new moon, the new bottom of the deck, is the Four of Swords. And there is an element of rest to all of this also, so we're going to get into that. I'm just going to go through what I really pick up from the message for this weekend and see how it fits, guys. So Virgo, this new moon is, I think, inviting you to get really quiet. I think there is this need for a spiritual connection, and it may feel stronger than ever before. It is, however, really present right now, and we talk about this season as being really philosophical and delving into seeing life from a different perspective, or looking at the bigger picture and just seeing how it is that we can condense some of those life lessons into wisdom that we can move forward with There is a need for you to move forward. There is a need for you to take some sort of journey. There is a need for you to break out of the normal conventions and out of the normal barriers, grabbing life by the reins, getting some of that adrenaline pumping through your veins and just going for it. It's kind of like there is this new beginning that you're being offered, and with every new beginning there is always running a risk. But unless you don't really grasp the moment, unless you don't truly feel free enough or motivated enough, and so I guess this weekend might be one of those weekends where this new moon is seeing where it is that you can surrender a bit more of yourself and free your energy up. The World card is not only wrapping up a cycle, but it is starting a new one. And where you may have felt a bit limited, or even as if you know there's more out there, the time is kind of now to go and pursue what's out there. We spoke about creation, and we spoke about this energy being of dancing fire. And so it's all about the illumination, and it's all about being illuminated and doing what keeps you illuminated. This is not the season for being depressed or feeling down or feeling sad. It's none of that. Right now is a time where you grab the torch and you illuminate. Illuminate the new path. Virgo, this new moon, this weekend, High Priestess, you might want to delve a little bit more into the recesses of your subconscious, of your mind, and just take a little bit more time and see where it is that you can study yourself, and just see where it is that you might be needing to really cut off other people's demands on your energy, or even the energy that you've been exerting, where it is that you might need to reel it all back, because right now I feel like you've got to be really protective of this energy. Because like I was saying in your previous readings, right now you've got the potential of growing something and developing something that is going to last forever. So Virgo, I urge you to pour this creativity into your work, create new templates and schedules for your time management, where it is that your energy may have been siphoned, just not being used in a way where it is the most productive. And this mutable fire energy for you, Virgo, is all about what you can create. And there is this new beginning, and there is this need to take a risk, and there is this need to go for it. Just go for it. I can't help but notice the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups, and the Fool card. I think a lot of you might be finding your forever person. The Hierophant can signify marriage. Surrounded, sandwiched in between the Lovers and the Two of Cups. So I do feel like a lot of you have come into divine union with your twin, with your pair. It's a beautiful time. And this weekend, I think, highlights... It's North Node in Gemini, and I think it's still in retrograde, and it is about pulling the pairs together. The twins must come together before Gemini leaves the North Node. It's poignant South Node in Sagittarius season, and the Lovers are coming together. I'm just having a moment, sorry. Synchronicities or what? This is a grand tapestry, Virgo. You need to tap in. This new moon, you might be feeling like you need to take a moment to just pull away from the crowd. I think you do need to prepare for this journey, and I think you know what this journey is. It may well be a physical journey, it might even be an emotional journey, but it is time to go and search for what it is that you've been missing. There is this new world, this new dawn that you are now being pushed onto. Not even pushed in a bad way. I think you're more than ready to be on your way. The time is now, however, and I think you may have been a little bit bored with the way things were. And I think work, Seven of Pentacles, has been one of the saving graces for you, but I think you're now on this new trajectory where I think you know you're going big places and you're a freaking superstar in your own right. And so if there is a risk that you need to take in regards to a new journey, I would do it wholeheartedly. I would strongly suggest, however, right now that you do study yourself. You do study what it is that makes you you. You do study what it is that you're passionate about, and you do study what it is that gets your heart ticking. Create from a place of passion, Virgo, and that stuff will last forever. And if it's not resonating, then I think it's time to move on from it. You got to take a risk somewhere, and you've got to move on. And if that means you've been set free, the curse has been broken, then I would rest at ease that this is a pretty fantastic time to break curses. But you got to take the lesson from this new moon. It is about making the journey. It is about 1,000 miles an hour, and it is about trusting and alchemizing everything that's not right. Everything that you come across that you know you might need to just take a break from. I'm underplaying just how significant it is that the Hierophant and the High Priestess, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. This is a weekend about pairs. And in this new moon, in the darkness of this new moon, there is a lot of light that the two of you are creating together. Let's get some chakra wisdom oracle cards, even though I really don't think we need them. I think this is so beautiful just in itself, Virgo. Be very open to this new moon being a new beginning for you. Kind of let bygones be bygones and move on from that. Where you've been bored from situations, it's okay to move on, because if you don't want certain energy in your life, that's your choice. And if you really do, that's also your choice. Soulmate bingos. I'm sorry, guys. This is the one. Whoever this is, they're so the one. And it's beautiful. And if you haven't met them yet, you're really about to. And I think that means knowing that you feel them. And they are very much a part of you. It's the pair, you know, the pair. Some of you may need to rekindle your romance, and this weekend, this new moon might be exactly that, the fire. Bringing the fire back. Some of you might be meeting new people. Conflict and defeat, deception and envy, and emotional loss. And I think this is a few things that you might need to really put a nail in the coffin with. Where you have had to face conflict and where you may have felt defeated, the guy still finds the light at the end of the day, and I gave you a massive cheat code for the week. To live forever is to be fully embodying light. That is infinity. Deception and envy. Virgo, this is a lower matrix vibration, which can thoroughly be cleansed out. Just know where your energy is going and know where it doesn't need to be anymore, and where it is that you can pull away from places that you know are just lower vibrational. Emotional loss. This new moon might be asking you to see where it is that emotional losses may have. Look at the bottom of the deck, though. Hope. There's always hope. And this weekend is about hope. This new moon is about hope. And so Virgo, the Fool, it's the hope of a better future. And so if today you decide that that's it, this new moon, I'm no longer a victim, there is the hope for a more promising tomorrow. This risk I decide to take, this journey I decide to make, I will make it exactly what I am. And you're not a victim. And so think bigger, bittersweet. There might be certain journeys that you have to make, and moving on from certain things might be really bittersweet, but you have to. Because there are so many beautiful things waiting on the other side of that new horizon. And so once you decide to commit to the journey, and this doesn't even need to be a physical journey, this is one where you decide to commit yourself to freedom. It is time for a new journey, though, and it is time for a new cycle. Renewal. The cards are really speaking today. You're being renewed. And so commitment to a fresh start is what this new moon, I feel, is about. There's nothing really blocking your way, Virgo. Commit to not being a victim and accept this bittersweet energy about having to move on. I think this is it, guys. The bottom of the deck was gossip. Why are they always hating? It's because you're so fabulous and you flex so hard. They can't stand it. Just let them be low vibrational trolls because they live under bridges. That's what happens to trolls. They end up under bridges. Virgo, I think that's all I have for you. This is a really poignant new moon. I would say write out a list of your manifestations, make a contract with the universe, promise yourself you'll never go back to things that you did that were not good for you, and commit to love. There's someone who's really trying to come into your life and they've got a cup equal to yours and they want to offer you it. They want love. They want this. They're in. They're completely in. This is a soulmate. You can't deny it. The Hierophant and the High Priestess, this is power couple. You've met your match, my loves. Take it easy. If you would like to book a reading, visit rubyreadstarot.com. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe, guys. Please subscribe. Thumbs up, like, share, all of the fun stuff. Leave me a comment. I love it when you guys leave me a comment. I love you guys so, so much. I really do. Happy new moon, my loves. I'll speak to you soon.